Speaking of guys that live in their mother's basement, I got engaged a few years ago. And thank you. It's a cool story, I'll tell you. It's pretty romantic. I got engaged downtown at the Friars Club. So if you don't know what the Friars Club is, it is a legendary club in New York City. You walk in there and it's majestic, right? Mahogany walls and ceilings, and you can feel the history of the past performers, right? It's like Carol Burnett, Lucille Ball, Sinatra. It's amazing. I had a show down there. I was so excited. I get there, they call my name to perform. I walk into the Milton Berle room. Yes, and it's completely empty. I swear, and there was my boyfriend down on one knee with roses, right? He's like, will you marry me, right? I was like, oh my God, I'm not performing tonight. I mean, like, I said yes, because I don't want both of us to go home disappointed, but I was like, oh my God, thank you. Get up. And then nothing happened, right? Like, we got engaged, I didn't have the wedding, I didn't have the comedy career I thought I was gonna have. Nothing happened this year. And I know it's been hard on all of us, I know. I do think it was a little harder this year in general on Italians. Just with social distancing. Do we have Italians here tonight? Yeah? A lot of Italians. It was hard, the social distancing, right? Because we don't have boundaries to begin with. You ever wave? Do you ever wave at somebody you know? You ever wave? We don't wave. Right? We hug, we kiss, right? We pull you in, we pinch your cheeks. Right? My mother practically makes out with the butcher when he gives her a good cut of meat. Like, Mom, please get your tongue out of Jimmy's mouth. It's just a pork chop. It's just a... And then everywhere in the news, we watched it, right? It was like these millennials. These millennials can't follow the social distancing rules. Not with Italians. With Italians, it was our seniors. Yeah, because they're so stuck in their ways. Right? My father, the hardest person to tame through all of this. I called my father at the height of this. I'm like, Dad, where are you? He goes, I'm at the bakery. I'm like, what? He goes, I needed cannolis. I'm like, no, Dad, cannolis aren't essential items. He goes, no, they're not for me. They're for my friend John. I can't go to his house empty-handed. I'm like, Dad, you can't go to his house at all. He goes, no, I have to, he's sick. I'm like, no! I'm like, let me put this in terms you could understand. Okay, you can't see anybody, you can't talk to anybody. It's like you're in the witness protection program. Right? He's like, I'm not a rat. Just make sure my wedding's paid for. I know. I like to talk about my dad a lot on stage. This year in particular, this week actually, he celebrated 15 years sober. So yeah, we can shout him out. Very proud, very proud. We have parents here tonight? Yeah. Parents, right here. So one of you's the fun parent, right? And the other one is the one you're gonna go to therapy for. My dad was the fun parent, like no rules. My father had no rules. I remember I was young. He would let me sit on his lap and steer the wheel when he was driving. Right? That's crazy. I mean, I realize now I was just his designated driver.